Hello, I'm really pleased to have this opportunity to introduce myself to you. I'm Maggie Farrar and I'm working with Mary and Catherine and other colleagues in Hume, planning for 3 days of learning and development in June. And I wanted just to share with you some of our plans for those 3 days and hopefully have a chance to meet with some of you when I am in Hume to talk through the plans and the work that we're doing in these 3 days in a bit more detail. But first I want to say how excited I was when I received the Hume Horizons 2040 document, which had a fantastically bold, I think, and ambitious vision, and I felt really pleased and privileged to be given the opportunity to come and spend some time with the people of Hume to help to progress this work. Our aim over the 3 days is through a series of sessions really and conversations and learning opportunities that we will build our practice together and connect the strategy with the necessary culture change, the capacity building and learning, and the daily practice and the way in which we need to work on a daily basis that's, I think, essential if the strategy is going to be successful and really take root over the next few decades. One of the things I'd like to do when I'm with you and colleagues in Hume is to explore the power and the real potential of more integrated approaches to working that connect communities and sectors and people. And we'll draw on the good practice already in Hume, as well as other good practice that I know of, that you'll probably know of internationally. And I want to look particularly about what we know about highly effective, locally led, self-improving systems and what that could mean for the Hume community. I'd also like to look at what that means in terms of leadership and the sort of local and strategic leadership that we'll need to achieve the strategy, and the role of policymakers, strategists, central administration and leadership in supporting the work on the ground. I want to explore how policy and practice go hand in hand to create a really adaptive and dynamic local learning system, so the two can really work together and adapt as you go, as you keep that 2040 vision well in your sights. I'm interested in looking at the work over the 3 days through the lens of wicked issues, and that's something we've spent quite a bit of time working through in England, where we increase our capability and our capacity to handle issues that are interdependent, that are complex, that have no one clear solution, that require us all to adapt and learn and strengthen our leadership and our capability as we work on them. And I want to use a whole series of protocols and practices as we work through these issues, through different aspects of the Hume vision, in order that as we work through them, we strengthen our ability to be able to collaborate really, really effectively. Now, one of the reasons why I'm so excited by these 3 days is it's not going to be a traditional approach to professional learning. It's certainly not going to be a 3-day conference. And instead, we'll be working intensively over 3 days with a whole range of people involved in helping to make the Hume vision a reality. And I want to look at ways in which we strengthen our collective vision and our ability to collaborate collectively and effectively to achieve that vision. Most importantly, I think I want to look at the ways in which we will hold each other to account and be collectively responsible for outcomes that will make it more likely that our vision will be achieved. So by the end of the 3 days, I'm anticipating that the Hume community and those involved in these 3 days will have strengthened their resolve and their commitment to the Hume 2040 vision. We will have explored the factors most likely to help them to achieve their dreams, and also those factors that might limit or might get in the way, and we will have proactively tackled some of those issues. Through the work I do with Hume, I also want to give the Hume community a chance to share their work internationally So I can share what you're doing in England, in India, in China, in some of the other countries that I work in. And that we may be able to initiate a more global dialogue that will help you to shape the next stage of your vision through your own critical review and reflection on your practice and engagement perhaps with other communities internationally that are trying to do similar work. So I want to achieve a really strong accord and really great, powerful and effective ways of working between policy, strategy and practice, and a way of working that enables really highly collaborative working within and between all levels of the Hume system. So the way that we will work will strengthen those required shifts in culture building, capacity building, and the building of local systems that will help achieve that Hume vision. So I really hope that we can meet and talk together about this, and I can share with you how the 3 days are going. You can be part of this dialogue and be part of the work of the 3 days, and that together we can feel really confident and feel that we've really built our collective capacity to work together to achieve that really powerful and dynamic vision that you have there in the Hume Horizons work that you've done. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting some of you, and I'm very excited about what we might achieve over those 3 days. Thank you.